Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? Gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It's Friday, September 27th, and it's 3:45 in the a.m. Have not started reading my devotionals yet. I'll get around to it. I want to share this nugget of wisdom with you guys. And it's going to sound funny, but it's also going to hold firm and fast as you move forward. Now, I know a lot of us are looking for love, and holding on to pieces of things because we want that love. I've been guilty of it from time to time. You know, holding on to something that requires resuscitation or has long since been dead, but also telling myself it's going to change, knowing full well that some things you need to let slip into that good night, and some things you need to give a DNR to. And for those of you who don't know, that's a do not resuscitate order. Amen. Because one, we created the situation when we were in a mental and emotional space, and we've grown or regressed past the point of even entertaining that thing, whatever it is that we're calling it. Amen. Let's keep this real. Okay. Now, the first bit of wisdom is a chuckle. When you know that you've connected yourself to something or someone who is just out there, and by out there, I mean out there, lost in space, and they refer to you as their ex. Please correct them and tell them, no, my record has been expunged. That's the first chuckle. I'm not even going to go into particulars. My record has been expunged. God has dropped all those charges. Now, the second piece ties into the first chuckle. And I'm going to say these are cold, hard facts. And it should be, one of those flags that pop up when you engage in any type of connection or relationship. We should all be at the point when anybody tells us that their ex was crazy. I fell for the okie doke. Oh, they did this, that, and the other. And, oh, no, they didn't. For real? You're just sitting there. That kind of, storytelling. When anybody tells you that their ex was crazy, you might owe it to yourself to ask a few more questions. Or if you know the ex, even though it's going to be a hard conversation, have this conversation. Examine exactly what that person that you're interested in or who's interested in you did or said to make the ex crazy. Because, unchecked behavior escalates. Sometimes you even have to look at yourself. And here's that magic word that the internet likes to use. If the individual is a narcissist, they're going to have you questioning yourself. Am I really crazy? Am I really overreacting? Because that's all you're going to hear in the gaslighting and the manipulation. I didn't say that. You're exaggerating. All that kind of stuff. And again, you're going to start questioning yourself and the reality of the situation. If you get to that place, run. I'm just telling you what I know from experience. And I'm telling you what I know from, waking up to my faith, waking up to what God says love is. I realized I had this romantic notion, this mumble jumble, this Hollywood. And I just read a post by my cousin, that talked about what, love really looks like in a relationship. There are going to be some tough times, some hard conversations, some angry words, some triggering events. And, you have to ask yourself, and the person who says they love you has to ask themselves, am I committed? And, that question should be asked early on, because it helps to create a spirit over the other stuff that life serves up. Amen.